This is the introduction of your first chapter of your class 9 syllabus, that is real number. So without wasting the time, we will try to understand what is real number. But before starting with the chapter, I would like to know certain things, or rather we will try to recall what are the things we have learned in our previous classes. So firstly, what are the various types of numbers we have got so far? Natural number, integer, whole number, prime number, composite number, even number, odd number, etc., etc. Many types of numbers you have got so far. Rational number also you have got in your class 8 syllabus. If I am not incorrect, if I am correct, then you have got rational number. What is rational number you have got in your class 8 syllabus. So what is rational number? If I try to recall, or if you try to recall the statement which you have got in class 8, rational numbers are those numbers which can be represented in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q both are integer. So we will try to understand what is real number. So basically, real number is categorized into two parts, or if we categorize it into two parts, then it will become more convenient for us to understand. First is with decimal and the second is without decimal. Now, we will leave this part for the time being and we will try to understand without decimal. So what are the various types of number we get in without decimal form? First, integer. What is integer? Do you remember? Correct. Yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot, dot. If we see the arrangement of the number in integer, what do we get? We get that it is a set of number. Positive numbers, negative numbers, including 0. Yes or no? So, positive numbers are called as positive integers, negative numbers are called as negative integers, and 0 is 0 integer. Now if we try to take only the positive numbers, if we try to take only the positive integers, we can also name it as natural number. तो ये जो नंबर होता है ना, ये जो नंबर होता है ना 1 से लेके कंटिन्यूअसली जो जाते रहता है, बिकॉज वी नो नंबर डजंट हैव एनी एंडिंग. सो 1 से लेके इनफाइनाइटली जो जाते रहता है नंबर्स, उस नंबर को क्या कहा जाता है? नेचुरल नंबर. नाउ इफ वी ऐड 0 टू द नेचुरल नंबर, व्हाट इट विल बिकम? दीज नंबर्स विल बी नोन एज करेक्ट होल नंबर. I am starting with the very basic things, natural number, whole number. Okay. And if we combine all the three, natural, whole and the negative, it forms integer. और भी कई तरह का नंबर आप लोगों ने सुना होगा, जैसे कि प्राइम नंबर, composite number, then co-prime. So let me write here. Prime number, composite number, and co-primes. We will also discuss about them. Although आप लोगों को पता है कि प्राइम नंबर क्या है, composite number क्या है, co-primes क्या है, you know these things very clearly, but still in a very nutshell or in a very simplest form, I will try to recall them again, once again. So now we come to the second part. This was the first part. Now to the second part. Now this is a very crucial part of your this academic year. What is important? With decimals. Decimal के बारे में आप लोगों ने बहुत कुछ सुना होगा आज तक. जितना सुना है उससे भी थोड़ा ज़्यादा हम लोग इस बार समझने का कोशिश करेगा. So decimal with decimal numbers can be broadly classified into three categories. First is terminating. सेकेंड इज नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग, रिपीटिंग. रिपीटिंग का और एक वर्ड भी इंग्लिश में यूज होता है, एंड दैट इज रेकरिंग. यू कैन ऑल्सो यूज रेकरिंग. एंड नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग, नॉन रिपीटिंग. ओके. नाउ व्हाट इज टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल? 2.3, 4.56, अगर आप ये डेसिमल देख रहे हो 2.3, 4.56, what do you get to see in this decimal? Yes, they are stopping after a certain point. Yes or no? That means 2.33 के बाद ही यहीं पे स्टॉप हो गया, 4.566 के बाद ही यहीं पे स्टॉप हो गया, है कि नहीं? सो ये जो डेसिमल का अरेंजमेंट है ना, तो इसे क्या कहा जाता है? टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल. नाउ नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग डेसिमल. नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिपीटिंग, अच्छा, ऐसा टाइप ऑफ डेसिमल आप लोगों को शायद मिला होगा इन क्लास 8. Let me give one example. 2.3333 dot 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 dot. Have you got? Yes, you have. 2.3333. This type of numbers. What you are getting to see in this arrangement? We are getting to see that the number after the decimal is repeating continuously. Yes or no? One more arrangement can we give? Yeah. यहाँ पे जगह नहीं है, मैं नीचे लिखता हूँ, ठीक है? 21.3535 डॉट 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 का मतलब क्या है? इट विल बी रिपीटिंग, मतलब 353535 ऐसे करके जाएगा. या फिर हम लोग ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं 221.35 बार. 35 बार लिखने से दैट मीन्स 3535 will be repeating continuously. So this kind of arrangement of decimals are known as non-terminating repeating decimal. Now the next arrangement is non-terminating non-repeating decimal. Okay, ऐसा भी नंबर आप लोगों को मिला होगा, नहीं मिला है, सॉरी, इस साल मिलेगा आपको. 2.12346 if you see 2.1234565 नहीं है, 67 डॉट डॉट डॉट. इट मींस ये रैंडमली इट इज कीप ऑन गोइंग. yes or no? It is continuously going randomly without any pattern. If you see here, it is following a certain kind of pattern, that is one of the number is repeating or two of the numbers are repeating. But in this case you are not able to see any kind of the repetition is not in the form of a following pattern. One more example if I try to give 1.01001 dot dot dot. That means what will be the next? 0.010010001000 ऐसे करके it will keep on going. So this kind of arrangement of decimal are known as non-terminating non-repeating decimal. That means they are not repeating in a following way. Okay, now let me take the first two part, terminating and non-terminating repeating decimal. Terminating and non-terminating repeating decimal. Terminating and non-terminating repeating decimal are together known as rational number. And non-terminating non-repeating decimal are known as irrational numbers. ये जो भी अरेंजमेंट में लिख रहा हूँ ना, you have to note it down in your notebook because whatever I am teaching, it is part of your actual class. So see once. Okay. Okay, next. If we see carefully or if we try to see these two arrangement of decimal, we find that they can be represented in the form of P by Q. Now you might ask how? How? We will learn in our next classes. Okay. So these numbers can be represented in the form of P by Q. ये सबको क्या किया जा सकता है? इस सबको इस फॉर्म में P by फॉर्म में P by Q फॉर्म का अरेंजमेंट में we can arrange them. Okay, where P is an integer and Q is an integer, and q is not equal to 0. What do we get? These decimals, terminating decimal and non-terminating repeating decimal, can be represented in the, or can be converted in the form of p by q, where qp is an integer and q is an integer and q is not equal to 0. Now do you are you able to relate something with your previous class, that is in class 8? Yes, p and q, this arrangement you have got somewhere. Yes, rational number, correct. P by q is in the form of p by q, these numbers are in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0, p and q both are integer, that means it is a rational number. That means collectively what we can say is that terminating and non-terminating repeating decimals are rational number, because they can be arranged in the form of p by q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Now irrational number तो फिर क्या है, और what is the which numbers are in the form of irrational numbers, or how you can identify whether a number is irrational or not. So very simply, if you try to understand, then root 2, root 3, root 5, can you see any kind of similarity between these three numbers? They are numbers, yes or no? They have physical existence. So can you see any kind of similarity? I would say similarity because there is a similarity between them. Can you identify the similarity between these three numbers, root 2, root 3 and root 5? Just try to understand. Root 2, root 3, root 5. They are not perfect square. Yes, that means if I write root 4 is equal to how much? 2. That means root 4 is a perfect square. These are not in the form of perfect square. That means they are irrational number. Very simply, if you try to understand, root 2, root 3, root 5 are irrational numbers. और इसी नंबर को अगर मैं कन्वर्ट करने जाऊँ, that means root 2, I will get certain arrangement in the form of decimal form, and the arrangement that I will be getting will be in the form of non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. This I leave it up to you. You try once at home and try to find out whether whatever I have said is correct or not. You should also judge me whether I am doing whatever I am doing here is correct or not. Okay, so let me try to ask you certain question, and you will try to assess yourself. Okay, now the first question: every whole number is a natural number, is it? पहला क्वेश्चन मैंने क्या पूछा? every whole number is a natural number. ये पॉसिबल है क्या? सब होल नंबर नेचुरल नंबर हो सकता है क्या? Did you got the answer? Is it possible? 0 is a whole number. Is it a natural number? No. That means 0 is one of the whole number which is not a natural number. That means the statement which I have given to you, every whole number is a natural number, is not correct. ये लिखते जाओ, whatever question I am giving you. Next is every integer is a rational number. सब integer क्या rational number है? Now this is a good question. Every integer is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. So every integer is a rational number. Can you say me? Is it possible? Okay, let me write first. Integer ना 0, 1, 2, 3 डॉट मैं ज़्यादा नहीं लिखूंगा, ठीक है? -1, -2 -3 डॉट डॉट डॉट। अच्छा, कैन आई रिप्रेजेंट दिस नंबर इन द फॉर्म ऑफ p बाई q? अगर मैंने रिप्रेजेंट कर दिया इन द फॉर्म ऑफ p बाई q, देन it will be regarded as what? Rational number? Yes or no? Okay. Can I? अगर ध्यान से आप देखो तो you have learned in class most probably 6-7, एक नंबर के नीचे कुछ नहीं है मतलब क्या है? क्या है? 1 है, तो मैं सबके नीचे 1 दे सकता हूँ। वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए, हाँ, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है ये। मैं कुछ भी यहाँ पे ऐड करूँ या सब्ट्रैक्ट करूँ, वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए, ठीक है। तो अगर मैं सबके नीचे 1 1 1 पुट कर दूं, 0 के नीचे भी मैंने 1 पुट कर दिया ना, इज इट पॉसिबल? Yes, I can put 1 in every number, in every integer. 1 I can put in every integer. If I put 1 in every integer, then what will happen? The values will remain same, but I am able to represent these numbers in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q both are in the form of integer. So all the numbers, similarly we can continuously go infinitely. This side and that side, both the sides, positive side and negative side, yes or no? So every integer is a rational number. Okay, next question, is 0 a rational number? Think. I am not going to give this answer to you, this you are going to do it by yourself. Okay, सोचो। हाँ, क्या मैंने क्या क्वेश्चन किया है? What I have asked? Is 0 a rational number? Is 0 a rational number? Okay, you can do. So have you got the answer? Is 0 a rational number? Yes, it is a rational number. मैंने पहले ही बता ही दिया इधर। ओके, तो अभी तक हम लोगों ने जो पढ़ा है उसको थोड़ा सा रिकैप्चुलेट करने का कोशिश करते हैं, एकदम इन अ नटशेल। ओके, रियल नंबर। अच्छा, रियल नंबर को मैं एकदम सिंपली बताने जाऊँ तो क्या है रियल नंबर? आज तक जो भी नंबर आप लोगों ने पढ़ा है सब रियल नंबर है। As simple as that. Whatever number you have studied so far, all are real number. That means physically जिसका existence है वही real number है। Okay, so real number is amalgamation of what? Think. Real number is the amalgamation of what? Amalgamation का मतलब पता है ना? अगर नहीं पता है तो डिक्शनरी में देखना। Real number is the amalgamation of what? Think. Can I write? Rational plus irrational plus what? Rational, irrational and what? Integers. ध्यान से देखो। Real number is the amalgamation of rational, irrational and integer. Can I write? Yeah, I can write. Real number is the amalgamation of rational, irrational and integer. इसका मतलब क्या है? ये मम्मी है और ये सब क्या है? रियल नंबर का बच्चा। ओके, भाई बहन, दैट मींस व्हाट कैन आई से? रियल नंबर का बेटा बेटी कौन है? रैशनल, इरेशनल, है कि नहीं? ओके, सो इंटीजर रैशनल के अंदर घुसेगा कि नहीं? घुसेगा ना। आई कैन पुट देम इनसाइड। क्या? दैट मींस इंटीजर को मैं रैशनल में पकड़ दूं तो रियल नंबर क्या होगा? रैशनल एंड इरेशनल का समेशन। Isn't it? Now this class is going to be a little long, so don't get bored. So real number मम्मी है, रेशनल और इरेशनल दोनों भाई बहन है। ओके, नाउ लेट मी आस्क यू वन मोर क्वेश्चन। इज एवरी इंटीजर अ रेशनल नंबर? इज एवरी इंटीजर अ रेशनल नंबर? सब इंटीजर रेशनल नंबर है क्या? ऑब्वियसली है। नाउ इज एवरी रेशनल नंबर एन इंटीजर? सब रेशनल नंबर के इंटीजर है? सब रेशनल नंबर के इंटीजर है? रेशनल नंबर क्या है? रेशनल नंबर के अंदर आता है ना, एक पार्ट है ना इंटीजर, isn't it? तो मेरा क्वेश्चन क्या है, इज एवरी रेशनल नंबर एन इंटीजर? सब रेशनल नंबर के इंटीजर है? एक मैं एग्जांपल देता हूँ, इंटीजर का एग्जांपल देता हूँ। 2, 3, 0, -1, -2, these are integers and these all are rational number, yes or no? Okay, now let me give one example of rational number 2/3. Is this an integer? No, it is not an integer, because integer is not in the form of what? Decimal. And if I convert it into, if I divide 2 divided by 3, then I will get a number that will be in the form of decimal. Now next question. Is every natural number a whole number? सब नेचुरल नंबर क्या होल नंबर है? सब नेचुरल नंबर क्या होल नंबर है? मैंने रब कर दिया, शायद आप लोगों ने लिखा होगा, उसको देख के ही यू एनालाइज। ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। इफ इज एवरी इंटीजर अ होल नंबर? जितना भी इंटीजर है सारा क्या होल नंबर है? दिस ऑल्सो आई लीव इट अप टू यू, because after explaining the things so briefly and yes, each and everything after explanation, this much I can expect from you all, and you all are very excellent children. That much expectation I have, I can expect that much from you. So we will start with the next part. So the next part that we are going to learn is representation of rational number on a number line. That means we will try to learn how to represent a rational number on a number line. So before that, we need to know about what is number line. Yes, what is number line? Do I need to explain? I don't think I need to explain about what is number line. But one point I would like to recall, and that is that while drawing a number line, you should put the gap between two numbers at an equal interval. That means 0 to 1, if you are keeping a 1 centimeter gap, here also you need to keep 1 centimeter gap, here also you need to keep 1 centimeter gap. Now, how to represent a rational number on a number line? Directly we come to a number which is in rational form. That means which is a rational number. 5/4, is it a rational number? 5/4, is it a rational number? 5, is it an integer? Yes. 4, is it an integer? Yes. 5/4, is it in the form of p/q? Yes. Is q equal to 0? No. That means 5/4 is a rational number. Now 5/4, if I convert it in the form of mixed number, then I get what? 1/4, where 1 is the integral part and 1/4 is the fractional part. Okay, now we will try to represent this number here. Okay, 1/4, 0 to 1, here it is 1, और 1/4 का मतलब क्या है? 4 पार्ट का एक पार्ट, 1/4. Now 1 is this 1/4, that means from 1 to 2 I will divide this region into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first part will be 1/4. That means this is 1/4. Is it clear? Okay. So few questions, you note it down. Locate on a number line. locate on a number line, and the numbers are number 1 12 by 5, number 2 6 by 5, number 3 4 by 3. Will you be able to do this? 12 by 5, 6 by 5, 4 by 3. These three numbers you have to locate it on a number line by understanding the concept. You have to do it by your own. Okay. Do I need to show it in the board out of the three? Rather, I would like to show you a number which is in negative form. That will be far more better option. Fourth number, let us take it as 5 minus 5 by 4. This I am going to show it right now. Okay. Minus 5 by 4. You write this question in your copy. Minus 5 by 4. Let me take it here. Okay. Minus 5 by 4. इसको थोड़ा इजी करने के लिए मैं क्या करूँगा, माइनस को सेपरेट कर देता हूँ. माइनस ब्रैकेट 5 by 4. That will be easier, I believe. So इसको कैसे लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? 1 by 4, isn't it? Is equal to minus 1 and 1 by 4, isn't it? Now we will try to represent this number on a number line. Since it is negative, that means I will represent it on the left hand side of the नंबर लाइन. यहाँ पे एक चीज का ध्यान बहुत रखना है. क्या क्या रखना है? एक चीज का ध्यान, that the gapping should be of equal distance. If it is 1 centimeter, then it should be 1 centimeter, and if you are taking 2 centimeter, then it should be 2 centimeter. So 1 by 4 माइनस है तो ये इस साइड में होगा, इतना तो कंफर्म है कि नहीं? देन 1 by 4, दिस इज 1 by 4. इस पार्ट को 1 से लेकर 2 तक इस पार्ट को 4 इक्वल पार्ट में डिवाइड करूंगा. देन 1 by 4 ये होगा, पहला वाला पार्ट होगा, है कि नहीं? दैट मींस दिस विल बी योर -1 by 4, which is equal to 5 by 4, minus 5 by 4. Let me take another question. Minus 10 by 8. If you see the number minus 10 by 8, what do you see? Minus 10 by 8. If you see carefully, can I write in this form? Minus 5 by 4. Is it possible? Minus 10 by 8 I have written in the form of minus 5 by 4. Why? Because this is equivalent to this. That means this is an equivalent rational number. Equivalent rational number. Then what is simplest rational number? This is simplest rational number. That means if you can't cancel the number in its lowest form, or if the number is already in its lowest form, then it is known as simplest rational number, because they are already in their lowest form. So here minus 5 by 4 is in its simplest form, so it is simplest rational number, and this one is equivalent rational number. Now here and here, what is the difference between these two numbers? Can you see? What is the difference between minus 10 by 8 and minus 5 by 4? Very minute difference is there. Can you find out what is the difference in minus 10 by 8 and minus 5 by 4? Here it has a common factor, but that is 2, and here 2 and 1. Yeah, and here no common factor except 1. Here there is a common factor 2 and 1, and here there is no common factor except 1. So if I take these two numbers 5 by 4, I am going in a different zone. Okay. If I take this number 5 by 4, what do you see? Here you get to see that it does not have any common factor except 1. So this type of number will be known as what? Co-prime. If you see, if you go to the beginning of my starting of my lecture, then you will see that there I have written what is co-prime. Co-prime, I have written that thing. I believe so. I have written co-prime, then prime number, composite number. Prime number, composite number, I will try to explain you now. So this is what these two numbers are known as co-prime. 5 and 4, because they don't have any factor except, no common factor except 1, so they are known as co-prime number. What is prime number? Prime number are the number which have factor 1 and itself. Say for example 2. 2 has two factors, 1 and 2. 3, 1 and 3. Composite number. 4. What are the factors that 4 have? 1, 2, 4. That means it has 1 itself and also another number. That's why it is known as composite number. Okay. Now this much it is clear. If this is clear, then we will go to the next part, that is, okay, before going to the next part, let me give you one question. You will locate minus 7 by 4 on a number line, minus 3 by 2, minus 7 by 3. These three questions you will be doing in your notebook. Minus 7 by 4, minus 3 by 2, minus 7 by 3. These three numbers you are going to represent on a number line. This will be your own task. Okay. Next, again I will come to the number line. Let me draw a number line. Okay, I am putting 2 mark on the number line, and let me take here to be one rational number, here also one rational number. यहाँ पे एक रैशनल नंबर है, यहाँ पे एक रैशनल नंबर है, दोनों के बीच में थोड़ा गैप है. ये जो गैप है, दिस गैप, कैन यू सी? इन दिस गैप there are infinitely rational number present here. Let us take one example, 3 by 4. 3 and 4 are two rational numbers, and you have to find, say for example, only 3 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Only 3 rational numbers you have to find out. ये क्वेश्चन, इस टाइप का क्वेश्चन आता है एग्जाम में. 3 rational numbers between them. 3, 5, 10. Such type of questions can come. What I have said, there are infinitely many. You have to find out what? Only 3. है कि नहीं? That means it should not be a very difficult task or very difficult job for you to find out 3 rational number between given 2 rational number. I have taken it to be 3 and 4. Okay, 3 and 4. Can I write 3 as, नहीं वाला पार्ट कर देता हूँ. Can I write 3 as 3 by 1 and 4 as 4 by 1? Yes, I can write, because 3 by 1 and 4 by 1 is equal to 3 and 4 respectively. Yes or no? And 3 by 1, if I write, it is in the form of now p by q, where q is not equal to 0. That means this is a rational number and this is a rational number. Okay, fine. Now, if I multiply it by 100, why I am doing so? I will say, मैं डिनोमिनेटर को सेम बनाना चाहता हूँ. तुम 10 ले सकता है, 100 ले सकता है, कुछ भी ले सकता है. ज़्यादा निकालने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. If you find out more than the required, you can choose from those. Yes or no? There is no problem in that. Okay, 100. Then how much it will become? 300 by 100, 400 by 100. Okay. 300 by 100, 400 by 100 is equal to 3 and 4, isn't it? Now, I need only 3 rational numbers between them. What I will do? 3 by 100 के बाद क्या आता है? 301 by 100, 302 by 100, 303 by 100. Yes or no? I have got 3, but I have many. I have taken only 3 out of them. This is one type of question, 3 and 4. Another question, मैं इसी में changes कर देता हूँ. इतना हो गया. If you have written, then I can rub it. I just give you few minutes to complete it. Okay. इसी क्वेश्चन को मैं थोड़ा सा चेंज करके इसी क्वेश्चन में मैं दूसरा क्वेश्चन बनाने का कोशिश करता हूँ. The next set of question is 3 by 2 and 4 by 3. 3 by 2, I will try to take 3 by 2 first, then I will be taking 4 by 3, and I will try to change the number. Since here the denominators are different, what I will do, I will try to convert the denominator into one single number. If I take the LCM of 3 and 2, I will be getting 6. If I take 6 as denominator and convert this particular number into its equivalent, one more equivalent rational number where the denominator should be 6, I get what? 9 by 6 and 8 by 6. Now if I multiply both by 100, ज़्यादा निकालने में प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मैंने पहले ही बोला था, है कि नहीं? If I find out more rational number than the required one, then I can choose 10 out of it, isn't it? So 9 by 6 into 100 by 100 is equal to 900 by 600, and this will be 800 by 600. From here I can easily take 10. 801 by 600, 802 by 600. Is it visible enough? 803 by 600. Similarly, you can take 10 rational numbers out of it. Isn't it? So, मैं यही मेथड दिखा रहा हूँ. अगर तुम लोग दूसरा मेथड से करना चाहता है, that is most welcoming, but this method is so far by far according to me is far more convenient for the students, because एक सीखने से ही तुम्हारा सबके लिए चल जाएगा. ठीक है? अच्छा, if this is clear, then the last thing that I would like to say and end my today's class. With one last not concluding, एक बहुत बड़ा बात मैं बोलने वाला हूँ. उतना बड़ा है कि नहीं है, you have to think and you have to understand. मैंने क्या बोला है पहले, दो रैशनल नंबर के बीच में क्या होता है, इनफाइनाइटली मेनी रैशनल नंबर्स आर देयर. यस और नो? If I say that here one number is there, real number, one real number, and this one is another real number, ये बोल के मैं आज एंड करूंगा. Real number and real number, two real numbers I have taken, and I am saying that there are infinitely many real numbers between any two given real number. How far it is right, how far it is wrong, I totally leave it up to you. Try to understand what I have said. And with this, I would like to conclude.